Since last May 2025, we have been watching very closely the situation in the United Kingdom. The government of the United Kingdom has introduced a white paper, a bill that is probably going to become a law very time soon, that is changing drastically the immigration system of the United Kingdom. Specifically, they are changing the way that people who are migrating to the United Kingdom can get their settlement. Settlement is what you call a permanent residence. In the United Kingdom, this is a document or a status on the territory of the country that you can have after living in the United Kingdom for 3 or 5 years. But now that is going to change, and is going to change very fast. The people who are now living in the United Kingdom are more likely to receive their settlement after 10 years. How is going to work, what people who are now on the pathway to receive their settlement can do about it, and what other loopholes and ways to bypass that we're going to discuss in today's video. If you want to receive a legal immigration advice, you can text us using the link in the description of this video, and we'll be talking to you about any immigration situation that you have in your life. And if you want to relocate to the United Kingdom or any other country, we work with a lot of countries. We can provide you with legal consultation, advising you on your situation and helping you get through the challenge that you're facing right now with your legal burden. So text us, we'll be very happy to help you. So for people who are aiming to the United Kingdom to become a resident, to receive their first temporary residence and then permanent residence, the situation is the following. The United Kingdom is changing the available settlement from 3 years or 5 years to 10 years mostly. There is still categories of migrants, for example, global talent or skilled worker or Innovator Founder, which is a startup visa to the United Kingdom. They can still get their settlement after 3 or 5 years. Or if you, for example, have an investor visa and you invested up to £10 million, you can get your settlement within 2 years, which is a very fantastic way. But for most of the categories of migrants, this available period of time to stay in the United Kingdom is prolonged up to 10 years. And for people who are, for some reason, falling out of some category or maybe breaking the law, this availability period is going to be prolonged up to 30 years. So now is the best time to apply to United Kingdom's residence, because after the law is passed and is signed into action, there is no coming back. The law, of course, does not have the power to backdate the applications. So once you apply and you get endorsed, you are eligible to receive your settlement after mostly 3 or 5 years. For categories that are, for example, global talent visa, skilled worker, Innovator Founder, you still preserve the right to receive your settlement after 3 years for global talent and Innovator Founder, and after 5 years for skilled worker. And for people looking to bypass that new requirement, you can apply to global talent visa if you have a level of achievement that is more advanced than a majority of your specialists in your field. And there's a lot of categories for different kind of people, for different kind of specialty. For example, there is a global talent visa for tax specialist, which is endorsed through TechNation. Then there is a visa, global talent visa for example, people of creative professions. For example, Arts Council endorses the applications coming from painters, from filmmakers, from post-production specialists, and so on. A lot of categories. Then there's categories for engineers, for scientists, for innovation leaders, and so on. There's a lot of categories that you can use to come to the United Kingdom. And if we talk about the Innovator Founder visa, this is a visa specifically preserved for people who are looking to set up their startup in the United Kingdom. You mostly have 3 requirements. Your startup has to be innovative, it has to be scalable, and it has to be viable. That means the startup idea that you're presenting has to have the potential to develop in the United Kingdom. And if you want to settle in the United Kingdom after 3 years, which is available for Innovator Founder, you have to invest in your startup up to £50,000. So if you're not ready to do this, there is no chance you're going to get a settlement in the United Kingdom using the Innovator Founder pathway. And for people who are not falling into one of those categories, you can still come to the United Kingdom. There's a lot of visas, a lot of categories that people can use. For example, there is a expansion visa for people who are traveling inside one company and just expanding their reach to United Kingdom. Then there's a student visa that you can use. You can study in the United Kingdom for as long as, well, now the duration of your program, but using this new requirement with this law, this time period is probably going to be reduced up to 18 months, no more. And if you want to stay in the United Kingdom, you have to prove that the grounds for your presence in the United Kingdom are still intact and still relevant. So there's a lot of ways for people to immigrate to United Kingdom. There's a lot of pathways for people to reduce their necessary period of time to stay in the United Kingdom by using the pathways Global Talent Visa, Innovator Founder, or Skilled Worker. If you're looking to do this, I advise you strongly to text to us using the link in the description of this video, and we'll be happy to provide you with a legal immigration advice. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll be seeing you in the next video.